Hello friends, my name is FirstDane and welcome back to Griftlands, picking up right where we left off after the first episode. Nothing has changed. I just kind of hit start recording again, so we still have our good boy Mochi here who's helping us out. We just got done petting the dog and training the dog, so we're gonna go and make our decision, make our move here. Remember, we have a battle up here where we can remove a card. We have a negotiation here, which actually gives us a lot of shills. 90 shills sounds like quite a lot based on the other combats. Yeah, this challenging one's only 70, so that's quite a lot of money there. And we get to pick a card to help on the quest. Interesting. However, we also have this challenging quest here. Difficulty 2 stars out of 5. It is a negotiation, gives us 70 shills. We get a graft. Ooh-wee. And we get to pick a card to help on the quest. Now, importantly, this is a negotiation. If we go to our negotiation deck, if you remember from before, we picked up the Spark Baron permit from our previous quest. It's going to allow us to apply 5 composure or block. And once we use it, it is gone for the combat. Once we use it twice in 2 different combats, then once in 2 different combats, then it's destroyed permanently. However, it also has the replenish effect. It says when this card is drawn, draw another card. So it's never a negative for us to draw, as far as I know. I'm gonna go this way. The summoning. Helit needs you to deliver an Admiralty summons to Teak. She isn't going to take it willingly. Let's go that way. Oh, we got another event here. A bedraggled cultist approaches me eagerly. Uh-oh. No, there you are. No, you can't take our dog. Excuse me? Oh, not you. Mochi! But it's trained now. Been looking all over for you. Thank you for finding my Lumicite. Never know one to be as curious as this one. You wouldn't believe the trouble it gets into. So, we can hand over Mochi, Lullably will love us. We can demand a reward for 300 shills, or we can ask about Mochi. Let's start here. What do you mean, your Lumicite? I'm a trainer. This Lumicite is my latest charge, but it's proving a challenge. A mind of its own, this one has. Maybe the will of Hesh itself compels it. You get the same options here. You can either be hated, you can hand over Mochi, we can get money. I really want the dog. So if we take the love option, we know that we'll get a boon. And that could be pretty good. Right, we just get a passive buff for all combats and stuff. I don't want to lose the dog. It's our dog. If we refuse, you'll hate us, and we'll get some kind of negative effect. Maybe we'll see Mochi again. Let's hand over Mochi. Look, Mochi wants to go with Lullaby. Oh, very nice. Oh, see, I think we made the right choice. I think that's a yes. Thank you, Grifters. Such graciousness isn't common in the Griftlands. Maybe you walk in the shallows. Sounds menacing. Lullaby and Mochi. Lullaby leads Mochi away, off to do the cult's bidding. All right, Lullaby. I know that's not how you say it. This is how I'm gonna say it, because how do you say this name, which has 5 L's in it? Lullaby loves you. You've managed to capture her loyalty. Don't waste it. Reason: found their missing Lumicite. Active. We get biofeedback. Status cards cost 1 less action in battle. Cool. We don't know what that means yet, but great. It's got to be good. That's some excellent artwork, too, by the way. Leia always does such an amazing job, and this is no exception. All right, well, we lost our doggy, and this is right after we trained it. So, an unfortunate order of operations, but all right. All right, we got a guard here. Here's Helit. Hard to believe Helit has a reputation for being a bit of a Casanova, but then you always were immune to such charms. Hail to Gaft. Admiral Gaft, the leader of the Admiralty. Rarely seen in public and rumored to be long dead. Okay. Good. We'll go ahead and do our quest. You got work for me. Can you believe this? I have to deliver a summons to Teak. A summons! I joined the Admiralty to crack heads and take names, not to serve paperwork. You look like you could use a couple of shills, though. Yes, this is why we came here. And we get our card first. We get Oppress. If this card destroys an argument, gain 1 dominance. Dominance says, hostility cards deal an additional +1 damage. Remove 1 stack at the start of your turn. Dominance is an argument with 2 resolve. Okay. Here's our uncommon card. It says improvise a card from your discard pile. It's called Ergo. Okay. Choose 1 of 3 cards to put in your hand. So we can take something out of our discard pile, put it into our hand. Sounds interesting. Do we have any zero-cost stuff or anything? I assume this is... Hold on. Yeah, so I assume if we pull back Spark Baron Permit, we do not draw another card. Because Replenish specifically says when this card is drawn. If we pull it from our discard pile, that should not be a draw action. Or Brainstorm, draw 3 cards. So let's see, we can improvise 2 cards from our discard pile, or improvise plus a card from your discard pile. I have no idea what improvise plus means right now. Okay. I think this one just looks like the most fun. And it's got the silver border. It's got to be right. Here's the summons. Make sure it's served nice and proper. Got it? Sure. I assume that we can build into some nice zero-cost stuff. Now, I believe we can go to the Grog and Dog and try to spend our money. I don't know if we can actually afford anything quite yet, but let's take a look. We are loved. Oh, there's Lullaby. Nice. Don't believe we have anything to do there. Eat one of Fish's famous fish cakes. Ew, is that our status card? Heal 30 HP, give 25 shills. Relationship with fish, 50% discount. So this is normally 50. And this is just a way for us to gain some HP. And we have to play this bloated card a single time to destroy it. Cool. See if we buy a card here. So these are all battle cards. We're going into a negotiation. Not particularly useful right now. Get Tincture, gain 2 power, replenish, destroy after 2 uses, destroy after 1, and destroy after 3. Gain an action, replenish. Okay. This one seems the most interesting to me of all of them, though I don't know. I don't think I'm going to spend my money here on cards. Since we're not going into a battle, we don't need it right now. Change into another of Sal's outfits. Do we have outfits? No. Okay. Oh man, maybe we can buy some skins. Yes! No, hopefully not. Ah, we get another event here. You're approached by a member of the cult, the fire of conviction burning brightly in his eyes. You have rejected the indifference of the mighty Hesh. No, we just gave you a dog. You must pay for your impudence. Tell Quail that Lullaby will vouch for me. Ah, this combat looks pretty difficult. 2 people there. We can also have a battle of the brains, but let's do this one. This is interesting. Do you know Lullaby? Of course, she is a member beyond reproach. Yeah, well, Lullaby is a good friend of mine. She loves us. We have her biofeedback. I see. That's all it takes. May Hesh devour your enemy slowly. Look at that! All because we gave up the dog. It's still sad. I don't like talking about it, but it might have been a good choice. Who dislikes us again? Oh yeah, we beat this person up for no reason. We have Kel. Okay, cool. You approach the meager bandit camp. Teak doesn't look too concerned as you approach. I guess Teak's not going to like us either. Hey, are you? You're not Admiralty, right? Do I look like? You have to tell me if I ask. Okay. So Teak has more resolve than us. Interesting. I know the Admiralty is trying to get me. Why would I make their job easy? Okay. Click to continue. Deliver the summons. Costs 1. Incept 2 summons. This effect is added to the opponent's arguments. Target gains 1 impatience. Impatience says, owner's intents an argument deploy with +1 damage. That's spooky. And then expend. Okay. Remove 1 stack at the end of your turn. When destroyed, returns to your draw pile. This is interesting. I don't know if I understand this entirely. Incept 2 summons. So this effect is added to the opponent's arguments. Great. So it goes in this outside circle. Target gains 1 impatience. Owner's intents and arguments deploy with +1 damage. Who is the owner? Am I the owner of this? Like, do we give them the summons and then they become the owner? Or are we the owner then? I don't know. Then we expend. When remove 1 stack at the end of your turn. When destroyed, returns to your draw pile. Okay, let's just see what happens here. So we have 1 composure at the start of our turn, thanks to Sal's Savvy. Otherwise, we are taking 4 damage right now. I'm just going to see what happens when I do this. Hey, what's this? I don't want this. 2 stacks. Remove 1 stack at the end of my turn. When destroyed, returns to my draw pile. Impatience. Teak's intents and arguments deploy with +1 damage. Teak's arguments deploy. So, yeah, Teak is the owner. Okay. Let's quick think. Except 1 flustered. Okay. Incept. This effect is added to the opponent's arguments. Flustered reduces the damage by 33%. Remove 1 stack at the end of the owner's turn. Okay. Gossip. Deploy bait. Bait must be targeted before anything else. Gains 2 resolve for each stack of bait. Bait is an argument with 2 resolve. Okay, so it's like a taunt or a block card. Options: draw 2 cards. Well, let's try this guy. Let's try being a little bit hostile here, because then we can full block quite easily. Let's read this here. The core argument: short fuse. Whenever you shuffle your deck, Teak gains impatience, which we just talked about with the summons. All right, ticking 4 again. One says 5, and it's been buffed. Got it. Insert inspiration or attitude to your hand. Gain 2 influence or gain 1 dominance. Okay. And then here's our ergo. It's our discard pile. It's the D key. Ooh. I don't know if I love this this menu, because I like to look at my draw pile and discard pile quite frequently, and I don't really like this own little pop-up thing. But anyway, not that big of a deal. We can pull a card from our discard pile, allowing us to think very quickly. Oh, we get to choose one of 3. Interesting. Okay, well, we don't have any block in hand, right? Yeah, we don't have any block in hand, so maybe we do this then. And we should start doing some damage. We kind of have to decide. We don't have to decide. I would say that we end up leaning a direction, whether that be diplomacy or hostility. Let's try being a diplomatic individual. And I'm going to do that after this. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. All diplomacy cards deal maximum damage. Sweet. Alright, so that went away. It goes back into our draw pile. We have escalation now. When a hostility card is played, increase stacks by 1 and gain 2 resolve. Adds +1 damage to all intents. So I guess we made the right choice. We want to be slightly more diplomatic with this individual. We can also do damage to it. Use one of 3 cards to put in our hand. We don't have anything in the discard pile yet. Okay. We are somewhat lacking in the block department. We're not drawing our deflections very quickly. Yeah, we can't quite block it now, can we? Go ahead and use our card. We won't see it again, but it allows us to take no damage this turn. No sense in just hanging on to a resource like that when we can get full value out of it. Now this turn is wild. We're taking 13 damage. Has a whole lot of impatience going on right now. Really want to double block here. Now this is our challenging fight, remember? 9. Yeesh. Because this is at 5. Teak's intense in arguments to play with +5 damage. Getting out of hand. So let's This must be attached to your opponent at the end of the negotiation to succeed. Oh, I see. Okay. I may have been making some mistakes then. That's why this doesn't make any sense to me. So we have like 2 turns to kill. So we've been accidentally buffing Teak the entire time. All right. Let's ergo. Double stack the block. Take 2. And then now, since we're not shuffling, this should reduce, yeah? Yeah. 11! Teak, you're wild. Okay, we're, can we attack this? Invulnerable. Took 3. I love the negotiation side of things. Holy mo... No, okay, so we're fatigued, even though we have the stamina perk here. We are fatigued. We can no longer gain experience. So now we just have to find a way to win and not take 18 damage this turn. All right. Let's gain our influence here. Man, we are taking a lot of damage. Okay. Ooh, we might not make it out of this. 13 damage. I don't think we're making it out of this. Oh no. What happened? Negotiation flourish. Fill up the flourish bar to trigger one of Sal's flourishes. Oh man. Maybe we just didn't go in enough on this, and then playing the summons a few times early on allowed this to stack up too high. So we've done this to myself. Alright, well I guess we get to see what happens when the opponent breaks our brain. Knows her rights. Force Teak to take the summon. So now we have to fight. We have to fight her. Oh man, gonna have to take the summons if I have to. Oh my. So that's how this is gonna be then. All right. So hopefully this goes a bit better. Teak is a thug, I guess. Gains 5 power when below 27 HP. And then also, the first time Teak takes damage each turn, they gain 2 defense. This is a species boon. Okay. They're applying a status effect. Well, of course we remember all of this stuff. We're going to do this one because we have this in hand. Look at that. I mean, we basically are just, you know, doubling our EXP gain. These are huge, huge strats coming through. Ouch. The end of turn, take 2 damage and expend this card. Unplayable. Only taking 9. 4 combo stacks. Spend all your combo, gain 2 defense per combo. So if we were to do this, and then this, we are full blocking. Gain 2 combo and expend. Gain 1 power, draw 1 card, discard 1 card, expend. Combo? Oh my, that's a lot of bleeds. So our draw pile has a bleed in it. Okay. We have a deal 2 bonus damage. Have any combo. We have a lot of combo right now. So we want to be mindful of the 27 HP marker. Is this also going to be a bajillion bleeds? Oh my god. This combat's so difficult. Okay. Let's do this, I guess. Our combo piece. I mean, I think we just go here. Like, we cannot prolong this combat. Please. Teak is revved up. Okay. Only one thing to do here. Ouch. All right, we are at 40. 10 more damage to Teak, and we are good. Four more damage. Okay. Whew. So the goal was to deliver the summons. We failed our quest. We will accept your surrender. Restore resolve. Okay. Got some brain back. Spend up to 2 combo. Apply 1 wound per combo. I think this is great. This is also pretty good. 1 damage. Excuse me. 1 energy, 5 damage. Discard a card. Let's do Carve. We're doing combo things already. Oh, we got it. Yes. That's what you get for making me work for it. Whew. Bax arise, having heard a commotion. Bax is a spree thug. What is going out? What is going on here? Oh no. So we would have to go back into another battle. I don't think we're going to talk our way out of this one with 6 resolve right now. And I'm not giving you my monies. So my man walks up, says, hey, what's going on here? And we just attack him. Straight up. Okay. So let's start with our hammer grip. And then I am going to do this so we can get some XP on that card. We're close to leveling up that card. All right. So this one gives us some combo. Spend up to 2 combo. Yes. We have wounded you. Wound says attacks inflict 2 bonus damage on this target. And then reduce by 1. Ah, the bleed thing is back. No problem. Say fight dirty first. We're going to go for defense. Currently taking 6 and not doing a good job of getting rid of it. There we go. We can level up our stab after this. It's doing bonus damage. Okay, currently taking 6. Spend all your combo, 2 defense per combo. So we gain a lot. Yeah, full blocking. So this brings you to 27. Causes us to take 5 more. Am I understanding that correctly? Would this immediately go to 21? I'm a little bit nervous of that, and if it's the same as last combat, we should... Yes, exactly. We should get a turn off, is what I was going to say. Okay. Let's do the Sal's daggers. We might actually want to do... No, we don't want to do that. We want to do hammer grip. I was going to say the bleed, but we have so much here. And that was not smart. Should have done this first. Whoops. It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. We've got only 2 damage to do. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Because look, we get to level up our stuff now. I see this as an absolute win. So before we just end the combat, I believe we should just do this first so we get some levels on those, and then play the guaranteed KO. There it is. We're gonna leave you alive, my friend. He just walked up and said, hey man, what's going on out here? And we just whipped out the daggers on him. We can't kill him for that. All right, we get a battle card, battle upgrades available, and we get even more resolve. Okay, so our negotiation capability is coming up. Whenever this card is improvised, it gains 2 damage until the end of combat. I believe we're improvising. Improvise a card from a pool of special cards. No. No, that's our negotiation card. Yes, that's ergo. Okay, so we can't currently do that. If this is discarded, insert a blade flash to your hand. It is also unplayable. Interesting. Ooh, this is pretty good. Lacerate 2 to 4, apply 4 bleed. That is a lot of bleed. Now the real question for me is, since we have this combo thing going on, we might just keep going with the combo stuff versus adding some of this in there. This is the part of the game that I don't quite know yet. It is interesting. I don't believe we take the right one, even though it has the silver border. We're not currently discarding it all, so I think it's lacerate or pass. We are currently upgrading stab and feint, with others to come. I believe I'm going to pass and take 10, and then we'll go ahead and upgrade our feint. Says, your next attack this turn deals maximum damage or draw a card. Interesting. To draw a card. And then our stab says attack twice, but -1 maximum damage. And piercing. Piercing ignores damage blocked by defense. I think this has to be better, right? So this goes to an average of 3. This is on average like 6 damage. Low roll 4, high roll 8. Versus this. Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay. Stab of the mirror. Clear the area, fearing reinforcements. And then we leave. We've done it. You've earned it. That was rough. I'd never seen the end of a negotiation like that, but I see where I went wrong for sure. Tell Halit the summons has been delivered. They got the summons, yay. Wake me up when it's time to go beat someone senseless. Yo, that's what we did, though. Elite likes us. 870 shills. Pick a graft reward. So these are our relics. This is why we took the more difficult combat, so we could get one of these. Now, obviously, we are weaker in the negotiation side of things. However, we have 4 battle grafts, so we can go the battle route. It is also an uncommon one. It says, when receiving damage, you only lose up to 4 combo. I didn't know we lost combo. Combo says combo points are accumulated until they are spent by a finisher. Lose half of your combo whenever you take damage. Interesting. Could be very useful later on as we're going deeper and deeper into the combo route. This says, when installed, upgrade 3 random negotiation cards. That seems pretty amazing. Let's check this one out. Lightning Rod. At the start of each negotiation, insert a conductor card into your hand that redirects opponent's intents. Force all enemy intents and arguments to target a specific argument this turn. Spend Sticky. I assume that Sticky means that it retains in your hand. This would be really interesting if you could turn their arguments against them. I don't know if it works like that, but I could see that being the most interesting of all of these. I think 3 upgrades it's pretty cute. I like it, but we're just gonna go with the battle graph because we're doing so many things with combo right now, and this says combo on it, right? Like, how do we not? And I actually had not realized that these can upgrade themselves. Nailed Glove installed into our brain. Gift 150 shills to my friend grants commander. All allies gain +5 health in battle. It is a social boon. Let's not do that because we finally have some money to spend. Let's take a look here. We have 2 events that are limited time opportunities. You're injured. We can be healed up to 20 HP. Get healed by Lullaby. We just get a song sung to us. We take a little nap. We also have Meditation Spot. This opportunity will disappear if you don't seize it. There's something special about this place. You can go here to gather your thoughts and strengthen your resolve. Sounds pretty good to me. We'll have to cover the next series of events in the next episode. Thank you very much for hanging out for episode 2 of Griftlands. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.